Francisco, and he's rolling in now over Oracle Park. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa in the booth. And guys, a game today that features what would be the two wildcard teams if the season ended as it stands now.
Yeah, both of these teams battling to stay in postseason position, Matty, at least in this wild card race. So this game is going to have a huge impact. Not only are they both trying to keep their lead on the other teams in this race, but they're also potentially jockeying for home field advantage in the wild card game by trying to grab that top wild card spot. Basically, every game for these clubs means a lot from here on, so I expect to see an exciting one here.
Ray McGowan, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Now the first pitch. Victor Mesa is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Eric Casilla comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 24 home runs and 69 runs batted in. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's obviously not seeing this guy at all right now. 2 off-balance swings. He's going to have to battle.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Whit Merrifield next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Just underway here in San Francisco. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she.
Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Into the box, Eddie Medeiros. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Misses, ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 42 homers and 87 runs batted in. A little over anxious that time, as it's a ball and a strike. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting first.
Next to bat for the Giants, Joey Bart, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First delivery to him. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Escobar brings it in, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avi Bosarge. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, D-Row, this is one of the elite power hitters in all of baseball. Only a half a dozen home runs, though, last month.
Yeah, half a dozen, but times it out by 6 months and you're throwing up 36 big boys. I'll take that in a full season.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Batter will be J.J. Bleday. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Santiago Chavez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Pitch popped up. Dubon waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now to the plate, Franklin Labor, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Labor is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 3-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. He'll get it into second, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate now, Luis Toribio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor, a little bouncer. He'll enter play here at 293. 21 homers and 58 runs batted in. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. From the stretch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Will Wilson waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Wilson comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. And now the first pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Either guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And he got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Labor on second. Naylor at first, 2 out in the inning. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So now here is Jazz Chisholm. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Popped him up. Bart has a play. 1 out. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot down the line in right, number 14 on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Andrew Velasquez.
The third baseman.
as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Striding in is Victor Mesa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in a proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wade is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mauricio Dubon as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3 balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Medeiros. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch on the way. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Dubon gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the San Francisco third. And up next will be Lamont Wade Jr. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Runner at first here, one man out. Hit hard to short. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Eric Casilla. The AB now. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
1-1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Avi Bosarge, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. No. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Hit in the air to left field. Wade finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
The catcher, Joey.
Now here's the first offering.
Nope, ball 1.
He's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 2.
So now into the box is Franklin Labor. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box now, Luis Toribio. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, J.J. Bleday. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Labor will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. Next, it'll be Santiago Chavez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Digging in next, Jazz Chisholm. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Eduardo Escobar standing in.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's now 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up.
Bottom of the inning now, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this will be fouled away. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
2-2.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another try at 2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to hit, Will Wilson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
From the belt, the pitch.
1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bleday will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there.
Number one.
Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and 48 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Naylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
At the plate now is Eddie Medeiros. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's fouled away. Swing and a liner. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
To the plate now, Lamont Wade. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Andrew Velasquez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Velasquez is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, a reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
At the plate, Victor Mesa. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Victor Mesa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Eric Casilla, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here, middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Up high, 2-1 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. John Curtis enters to do the pitching in the bottom 6th. So up steps Joey Bart now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The catcher, Joey Bart.
First delivery to him. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And now in the box, Franklin Labor, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here is Luis Toribio, grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the pitch. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that's through for a hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
One and 2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Big time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. So stepping in is Whit Merrifield. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Here it comes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Up next from Miami, Avi Bosarge flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out, and that brings up J.J. Bleday. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Merrifield over at second. Bosarge at first with no outs. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And this late in the game, 3-2 counts can really take a toll on you as a starting pitcher. You really have to maintain your focus and take it one pitch at a time.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he won't be able to win this one, and barring a miracle by the pen, would stand to be on the hook for the loss should a run score here. John Brebbia is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Santiago Chavez will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. This one's fouled back. Still 1-2. Bart shading to his right. He's got it one away. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Jazz Chisholm as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Ready with the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave all 3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-1 home. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Now batting, center fielder, Eddie.
Standing in now, Eddie Medeiros, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Lamont Wade. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-2 San Francisco.
Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos.
Reyes Maranta has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Andrew Velasquez.
Number 71.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Victor Mesa, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Eric Casilla, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 3-2. Daryl Zuniga is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Joey Bart. First offering on its way, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder,
So next to bat will be Franklin Labor. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Yimi Garcia comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Third baseman.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Luis Toribio. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1 strike.
If he's going to dial up 2-0 changeups and have a good feel for it, this offense is going to have trouble breaking through against this guy.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped him up. Bosarge is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the start of the inning, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Ready now for the Marlins, Avi Bosarge. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. At the plate, J.J. Bleday, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Next up, Santiago Chavez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bleday is off of first with 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack his end.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John Brebbia earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Edwin Diaz earns the save out of the bullpen, his 47th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.